Vehicle here has been a huge pain in my ass, and I'll make my point at the end. But take a look at these faults. You got variant incomplete on 2 modules, and obviously incomplete, say, calibrations set on this vehicle, lit up like a Christmas tree. Now this is from another shop, another dealer that made repairs to this front end. And I'll show you the listing he sent me, and then I'll show you the estimate from the dealership. But this part here came from eBay as a genuine part, brand new. And it looks that way. Let's compare to a genuine one from Honda in its cradle. Now I took this one out of the little cradle, but take a look at some of the labeling here on this one. It's got a program part there. That's the real deal. This one looks very similar. Labeling's just a little bit off. So I chased my dick on this. I updated the control modules in the vehicle. I still got these variants incomplete. Now, when you go to the computer and you look up that fault, that bottom one, U3055 incomplete, I had these. And what's it say? Replaced a millimeter wave radar. And then it also said for the U1387, there it is there. Where am I at there? There it is there. Replace that camera as well. That's an original camera. This was supposed to be new. All of my part numbers matched, and I'm thinking, why do I need to replace anything? It's new, it's genuine. Sent it back to the dealership. I get told that we need to spend $3,600 to replace a cradle and that radar. It didn't make any sense. That cradle's $125. So we got that as well. There's your part number. There it is. I'm going to install that. So supposedly genuine. There's my faults. I'm going to plug this one in. Okay. Now I'm going to fault scan again. It might take us a few minutes. Now, mind you, I had this vehicle for several days after it came from the dealership. I sent it back to the dealership for clarification, just to be given, again, that there's a mechanical issue related to this bracket, that because this bracket is broken, the other camera doesn't see its position, and therefore I have these variant faults, which didn't make any sense to me. How do I have, let's call that a mechanical issue affecting an electronic issue? So bring it back to me and let me get some genuine parts. So take a look at what we got now. I still have these. I'm going to erase. Okay. And I should be left with 2 faults in this system, basically related to calibrations. Look at that. So this part that was supposed to be new on eBay was the problem. Caused us a whole lot of hassle. So my point in this is, get the genuine parts. This thing was expensive. It was nearly 3 times the price of this on eBay. So that's a clue in itself. But chase your ass, spin your wheels, waste your time and money. Genuine parts. And I'm going to get the company out here to calibrate this, and I'll put it down the road. So here was the estimate from the dealership for that repair. $3,300 to replace that cradle. So now if I go in to show you, this is the part that he bought from eBay. And if you look, the camera's not going to do it. Yeah, it looks like a Honda part. So as you've seen, that module was no good, and it corrupted several other modules that were communicating on that, say, bus system. So stop buying this garbage. $240 is what he paid. That part was over $700 at the dealership. So it was not a deal. So there's what I did, is I created a bracket behind it. So that's going to hold. I will lock that down. Took the new bracket, created a hole so I can just, like so, and I'll lock this down. So ADAS is here to calibrate these 2 cars. did a rough measurement on that setup, and that's gonna fly. So secure, good enough. So the car's back together. We're green. Green is golden. So send it down the road. So we saved this customer quite a bit of money on this repair. Fixing it, there's nothing wrong with that repair. It's legit. Again, this guy had already sold the car to his customer, and they accepted it as it was with all those warning lights, but they got sick and tired of seeing all those lights and then brought it back to him. He wanted to pay as little as he could to make this problem go away. So it's clean, it's legit, and putting it down the road.